right, and we're back. With that, welcome to Sequel Podcast.
Let's get her going.
I'm Matt Bonta.
And I'm Robert Jones.
And this is
Your Life. This is the beginning of the end. That's loud. It's a little teapot. Infuser. You should just get a webcam or pay a cameraman to do that.
Hand me that fucking
No, you gotta
case.
hold it there the whole fucking time, you piece of shit.
Hand me that CD case right there.
That CD case.
The one that's sitting on the printer.
The spindle?
Yeah,
You
you fucking cocksucker.
hand me the case.
And put it right underneath this. Perfect.
On the next episode, we'll go over what the difference between a case and a spindle is.
You only call it a spindle because it says fucking spindle on the fucking thing.
Because that's what it is!
Yeah, but it's also a case. What is a case? A case is what you put stuff in.
Is it?
Yes.
But most commonly referred to as a jewel case when in talks about a CD or DVD. Bitch.
Anyways, for those of you...
Get some viewers in here. Where's the viewers? We need
some
live
viewers.
questions.
Alright, okay. You know,
Where the hose
there's
at?
a book. There's a book in that
Phone
top
book?
drawer. No, there's a book in that top drawer. You should grab it. I forgot to...
You mean the drawer that's blocked by the table?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You better grab it.
There is a book in there.
You better
Can
grab
you
it.
get it? The table's blocking it. I can't open it unless we move the table. What's the book? Is it the good book?
No, it's a question book. It's something that I pull a question out of it and I ask people it every time I podcast. Don't fucking give me that shit.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to post that we're podcasting.
I thought you did that already.
No, I'm doing it right now.
Oh god, you should have done that before we started.
Well, it's posting. It's the worst episode ever.
I know. What do we do?
Well, it looks like
Let me tell you something.
we're live. See?
Yeah, you said that like minutes ago.
Uh-oh.
It needs to be slightly higher. I guess that's fine.
Looks great.
All right.
Now just sit back and relax and enjoy the flight.
On the spindle.
On the spindle.
All
The
right.
Spindle Doctors is my
Mikey
favorite rapper.
Robert. Mikey Robert actually came into play at one point in our connected lives
What do you mean?
when you met Brandon. Let me get a Coke.
Brando Calrissian?
Yeah, Brandon Calrissian.
Spike from Cowboy Bebop?
Are you calling him Spike?
Didn't he used to call himself that? Because he was Mr. like Karate,
I don't know.
Mr. Anime.
Eric used to call himself Spike. Did you ever meet Eric?
I don't think so.
Patrick's brother. His older brother. Younger than me.
Unless he was at, like, going back to the flea
Land
market
of the
thing
Dead.
with Corey.
Land of the Dead.
No.
No, with Corey, that was long before I met Eric. Long before.
When you did the filming at Patrick's house for the bar. Was he
Which
there?
movie?
Whichever one had you wearing the cigar mask that you lost?
Yes. Yes.
You knew him then?
Yeah. The Hug Jam mask.
He might have been there because he had me come over there once.
Eric Patrick's house?
Yeah.
Under which circumstances?
I think we were going to the swap meet or the flea market, and we picked up Patrick, and then we met up with.
You were mixing shit.
Am I?
When we went to the flea market with Corey,
Yeah.
that was like fucking in 2002.
And when was this?
I didn't meet Eric until like
same
2005.
Wow, dude. That's dude. Then why the fuck would I be there? What could you possibly have been filming?
Patriot Zombie. Were you there for Patriot Zombie? That's the only thing that I could think of that
At
you were there
fucking dude's apartment out by where I live now.
for. Right. It's AJ.
AJ. That's right. Could you sip that any harder? Jesus. Baby Jesus. Rip headphone users.
Oh. We seem to have lost a lot of steam since the last episode.
I think it's because you've been drinking, bitch.
Why were we talking about Eric?
How
did we get to that?
I don't know why you keep bringing this guy up.
Well, how did we get to it, though? Radio silence.
Cut? What the fuck were we just talking? Marijuana affects the memory.
Oh, my sister Stephanie's listening.
Stephanie,
what's up?
Stephanie April.
Stephanie.
That's a month.
You're listening to Mikey. I told him that Sam's having a baby.
Josh.
That's Joshua.
Joshua's having a baby.
Sloshy.
Remember when he was just a little bitch and he used to look up to me? I was like the badass and he's like, God, you're so cool.
No.
Why do you hang out with Mal? I need you to hang out with me.
What the fuck were we talking about where we brought up Eric? The only time you probably would have met Eric was when we went and watched Land of the Dead. And you don't even remember going to see Land of the Dead.
I don't. I only remember owning the DVD. Now let's seriously think. What the fuck were we just talking about? How can we not remember like the last 10 minutes?
Not even minutes, dude. Like last 10 seconds.
Brandon. We're talking about Brandon.
We're talking about Brandon. That's where we started.
Brando.
Because your name
Spike.
Spike. That's why we were talking about Eric, because Eric.
Eric.
When they were when they did
Do you remember what that's from?
Yeah, no, that's from CKY. Bam. That was Raekwon.
I do that at work. And it amuses my coworker.
I go like mustard. Mustard. Mustard man. That new album.
Narcos. Okay, off topic. I actually watched Haggard
recently
at work. Like near the beginning of the year or late last year. And I showed my coworker. And he's traumatized. He's a bitch, Matt. If you're watching, you're a fucking little bitch.
Well, clearly there's no viewers.
He might be lurking. He might not be logged in, but he's watching.
He hadn't clicked on the video. He's just tripping out on acid. Okay, so they were doing grease in high school at North Valleys, and Eric was one of the greasers in that. And with because they were told not to cut their hair. And when his hair was big and puffy, he looked like Spike from Cowboy Bebop. So I was like, you look like Spike. So he started going by Spike. That's how we got to Eric and whether or not you met him.
I don't think I did.
Okay, but you definitely...
I just remember Brandon and like way back in middle school.
What was the game you played? Diablo.
Yes, I did play Diablo.
That's how you.
What's
you,
your question?
You played Diablo.
Oh yeah, with Brandon and
Jeff and Rico.
Rico, that's right.
Rico, who I think is a big deal in Dallas.
A big deal, like dill pickle.
No, like let's make a deal.
He's on a game show.
No, no one knows what you're talking about.
He's a drug dealer. Let's make a deal.
No, he's always posting shit about jobs that he has, like acting jobs.
Acting.
He's in anime. He does
adventure.
Anime voices. He does anime
romance.
Voices. You're drunk.
You know who that is? That's fucking Pablo Francisco, one of my idols.
Huevo Splash.
Huevo Splash, you sexy motherfucker. Damn, that's old school.
Do you remember when I had my mom call Walmart?
No.
We were hanging out, and we had my mom call Walmart and ask for Huevo Splash.
No, I don't.
Yes.
I don't remember this.
Yes.
That's Fucking
That was
hilarious.
when you were working at Sack and Suck.
Suck and save.
Suck and save. Suck and suck.
Yeah, suck and suck.
Yeah, and you came over, and it was right when we watched like the Pablo Francisco special. Maybe
See,
a couple of them.
The last prank call I remember is when we had Kyle
Oh, the dildo.
call the porn shop and ask about the fucking anal beads.
Anal beads.
What color? Like, what do you got?
No, because he started asking about color, and the dude was like, "I don't got
I'm
time for
on to
this
you."
shit. I don't
Yeah.
got time for this shit," and he hung up.
And then Kyle was just like, let me suck your dick.
You don't remember the Weibo splash, though.
I don't. Oh, obviously I remember that,
It was
but
that
not
same
your mom
time. It was
calling.
right around that same time.
Are you grinding pepper over there?
Yes.
Nice.
All right, so something that we forgot to bring up in the last episode, we talked about it when we were going to Smith's to get the Coke and water. The Rocky Horror Show
Picture.
incident. No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
No,
a
that's
show.
right. That's right. It's Rocky Horror.
It was TMCC put on Rocky Horror Show, and we went and saw it. And afterwards, we were a mite peckish, so we wanted to go and get something to eat.
Yeah.
And it was just me, you, and Melissa. And we went to Burger King.
Are you sure it was Burger King?
It was Burger King. Because Burger King...
I've been to Burger King so few times.
Maybe it was Taco Bell.
I
then.
think it was Taco Bell.
Okay, Taco Bell. Let's call it Taco Bell.
But let's just say, for all intents and purposes.
Is there a Burger King over there, though?
I don't think so.
Okay, so but there's a Taco Bell over there.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so...
Because I think we went there before we even went to the show. Remember?
So we went before and after.
Yes. Yeah, because they had the back
Okay.
then they had the
Star Trek
the
was some of it.
volcano nachos or lava nachos
I don't
and
remember
shit.
that. No, I don't think we went
I
before
remember
that.
getting that with you guys in the daytime.
I don't remember that.
I remember.
So Star Trek, the rebooted movie, the first one, had just come out. And for a little bit of backstory, I'm a huge Trekkie, and I remember my grandmother, who I call Ma'am, who got me into Star Trek, bought all kinds of memorabilia. So
It was her and not Poppy?
it was her.
I didn't know that.
So Taco Bell had these Star Trek glasses. There was like a Spock, a Kirk, and I think maybe 2 others. Tiger.
What's up? Tiger uppercut.
So they had these Star Trek glasses, and I was like, you know what, let's go to Taco Bell. We're going to Taco Bell. Let's get these glasses. Now,
Keep going, bro.
all right, so we're going through the drive-thru, and we're ordering our food, and it's like, oh yeah, can we get the Star Trek glass
With a Coke.
with a
Or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, what do you want to drink? Coke, and can we get a Star Trek glass? Can you put the-
You want me to put Coke in it?
Yeah, we asked him to put the Coke in it, and he was flabbergasted. You want me to put the Coke in it?
Like-
you want me to put it in the glass?
Like that was sacrilege. Like, you want me to ruin this collector's item from Taco Bell with Coca-Cola?
Well, because when you buy the glass, it's in plastic
Yeah.
in a cardboard.
Like, you want me
box.
to open this and pour Coca-Cola in it? Like, are you retarded? Like, that's what he was thinking.
And when he said that, fucking Mikey started.
I lost my shit. I could not breathe. I was laughing
started
so hard.
hitting the seat and laughing. And so I started laughing, and Melissa started laughing, and we are laughing the entire way through the drive-thru.
It's like we were high as fuck.
We were laughing at the window, paying for the food, getting the food. We were laughing our asses off because the guy thought it was the weirdest fucking question in the world. You want me to put the Coke
You want me
in
to
it?
put the Coke in it?
In it?
Inside. That's gross.
And now we were laughing like it sounds fucking stupid.
Oh yeah,
Telling you
looking
right now.
back, it's like the dumbest fucking thing. Like, he should have just been like, okay. But he's like, really? Wow, like, nobody's ever done that before. Usually people get another Coca-Cola in a large cup. And then the collector's item goes on the shelf and discarded at a yard sale 10 years later.
And oh my god. Fucking fast food merchandising is always at fucking yard sale.
Oh, yeah.
That's the
Because
number one
Americans eat a lot of fast food, so they got that shit.
item. So, why I asked him to put the Coke in the glass? Because I remember growing up as a kid and getting these fucking Blockbuster movie memorabilia glasses with the beverage in it.
Right.
And it's probably because they had printed the plastic cups with like Last Action Hero. Specifically, I remember Last Action Hero cups. But this was a collector's glass, not like...
A cup with the
Yeah.
image of the movie on it.
Right. It was like a black kid, too.
You want me with you? What?
And the next night, we went again with my brother. And we were telling him about how funny it was the night before.
He's like, whatever.
And we started laughing again, going through it just because we were remembering the night before.
Goddamn. Even the cat thinks it's hilarious.
So you went to the Rocky Horror Show.
I did.
So probably what happened was the first night, we just went after filming. And so the second night, because I think I remember taking Sam to the show. So I think it was the four of us that went to the Rocky Horror Show and then went to Taco Bell afterwards. I think that's how it
I
went.
think it's just three of us.
I think I remember.
went.
No, I remember taking Sam to the Rocky Horror Show.
No, well, me, you, and Melissa were in the car going there. Like, it was us three traveling there.
No, I
If
think we
he
had
met
Sam
up
there.
somehow and was there, that's different. But it was just us three.
I'm pretty sure it was the four of us.
No,
The
because
second
we stopped
night.
at Taco Bell.
Right, the first night after filming.
Before,
And then
right
the
before,
second-
because it was in the same parking lot.
Yeah.
So we ate, and then we went to the show.
I don't remember eating.
And then we
the show.
ate after the show.
I only remember going once. Nobody is watching.
Because we
this
went,
fucking thing.
we went inside to get the food the first time. Whereas the second time at night we went to the drive-thru.
They were both at night though.
No.
When we were laughing
Well,
our asses off. Both
evening-
of them were at night.
Well,
Dark.
dark.
Dark. Darkness had fallen. I'm telling you. You fucking cocksucker.
Let me tell you what. All right, the first time we went, and it could have been 2 different days, but all I know is me, you, and Melissa
Okay.
went to Taco Bell.
Yes!
That specific one
Yes.
in the daytime and went inside.
Maybe we did, but I don't remember.
That's why I'm letting you know.
But the incident
Was
in
at night.
question
Was definitely after the show.
with Sam
night.
the second night.
No, Sam was not in the car.
I'm telling you, it was the second night.
Sam wasn't in the car when that first...
Not the first night. Not the first night. So I'm willing to bet we went again after
When you
filming.
recalled the tale, I was not there. It was you 3.
No, you were there both nights.
No. Just the first one.
Really?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I was there for the glorious moment when it happened. I was like, that's why I lost my
and
shit.
you
That's
went
why
to
it was
Rocky
such a big
Horror.
deal.
You went to Rocky Horror.
Yeah.
I thought we took Sam too.
No.
Who was in Rocky Horror?
Who was in it?
Yes. There's someone you know who was in it.
Not personal. Oh, wait. No. Why am I drawing a blank? He does your editing.
Right, he was in it, but there's somebody else who was in it. That,
Yeah, but he was in school with you.
Yes. Ryan Kelly
Ryan Kelly, yes.
and Greg was also in it.
Greg.
Let me see. I'm texting my brother.
Josh?
Yes.
Hey, Josh, it's Matt.
With a 1 T.
Mott. Matt Hugh.
He's like, what the fuck?
Nigga, you high? What?
Did we take you to see Rocky Horror Show at the TMCC Theater when we made Patriot Zombie?
He's like, what the fuck is that?
Where are all of our viewers at?
That's what. Do you not have friends like on Facebook? Or
Let's
what?
see who's online right now. You can see who's online.
I'm probably online.
Nearby friends. Nobody.
Should say 2 feet from you.
Stephanie April was on 1 minute ago.
Hey, where'd she go? What the
She's
fuck?
not a viewer anymore.
Text her.
She was probably
Where you
working
at,
on
bitch?
break or something. All right. So what are we talking about this episode?
What?
What are we talking about this episode?
Yeah, what are we talking about? We're talking about Rocky Horror and the coach shit.
Did we expunge all of our material on the first episode?
Maybe. Not that we had
Are you-
material to go in with. This is all just on the fly.
Right, and we did good on the last episode.
Pick something.
I don't know.
What happened?
Are you drunk?
Oh, there it goes. Not really. I definitely have a buzz going, but not drunk.
I gotta drive you home.
Are you drunk?
I can't tell if I've got a buzz going or not.
Then that means you're drunk, Matt.
No, I'm definitely not drunk. Definitely not drunk. This is the worst content.
Pick something
ever.
else. What else do we got? What else did we talk about on the way here?
People we know.
We already went over that in the first.
Let's talk
first
about my
part.
movies. You were in at least one of them.
At least.
Patriot, no.
Let's.
Oh no, you were in at least two of them.
And
Did you ever see Patriot Zombie?
No.
No. You have?
no,
It's on Facebook.
just
Or
the
it's
one
on
that I
YouTube.
went to the premiere of. God's Soul.
But you weren't even in God's Salt.
But I was invited to the premiere of that, and I
you
went
didn't
to
go. You
it.
didn't
That's right. I wasn't invited
No,
to
no.
Patriot Zombie because I quit during filming, and
No,
you
no,
weren't
no. That
talking
was
to me.
different. That was different. Street Meets Pavement you were invited to, and you didn't go.
Wait, which one was that?
That's the one you're in.
That's right.
And you didn't go to
I
it.
think you gave me the DVD of that one.
Did you watch it?
No. Just like I didn't read Logan. Old Man Logan.
Well, you need to pull that out so that I can come fucking get it. So that I can put it back with my collection.
Is there this dusty spot where it's supposed to go?
Yes. I wanted to read that again before going and seeing the movie. Logan.
But you didn't. But you watched it anyways.
I did.
And how was it?
It was good. It was just like watching Deadpool.
Is this a precursor because they're going to start doing X-23
No.
movies?
No. It was just a little girl.
This is Hugh Jackman's last film. Is that what they're doing it as?
Unless he shows up in Deadpool 2. But yeah.
They
it's-
won't.
He dies.
Spoilers! For haven't seen it! Now I don't need to see the movie!
Well,
Wolverine can't die.
No, he dies. He dies.
Rip.
Rip Logan.
Rip Logan.
Spoiler alert.
2016. What the fuck is that?
This is the death knell for Logan Wolverine.
Death Knell?
Death knell.
That's a Marvel villain?
No, this is a DC villain.
No, that's... DC is gross.
No.
Yeah.
No. Hold down.
That's
your
a
pants.
debate right there. I'm gonna let everybody know right now. I don't like anything DC.
That's fine. That's fine.
Matt knows this about Buttman. I used to call him
I don't remember you calling him that ever. I
Buttman.
don't remember you calling him that ever.
There was like a specific thing he showed me where like I was like, I hope he gets punched in the stomach and pukes, and I call him Buttman instead of Batman.
I don't remember
Something.
that ever happening.
This was way back.
Okay.
But yeah, I've never, like, aside from being a young kid, not really knowing anything, it's like, oh, cool Batman toys. Yeah, I guess I'll play with them.
Don't make excuses for yourself.
Like, I don't care about anything DC.
That's a shame.
I'm not a Batman fan. I really hate Superman. Like, the only reason I would ever watch Wonder Woman is because Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot.
Gadot?
It is.
Got it?
This is the second time I've
Is
had this
super
conversation today.
attractive. Who else was confused?
What?
Who else was confused?
Casey.
Casey knows. He's probably like, yeah, she's hella hot.
He didn't say that. We were just talking about Wonder Woman.
Don't lie.
Um,
Yeah, like Marvel, anything is good to me.
but not DC anything.
Not DC.
Suicide Squad.
Didn't watch it.
Deadshot.
Didn't watch. What's that?
All right, here you go. Here's a
Did I
little.
pronounce your name correctly?
I didn't hear the way.
Gal Gadot.
Oh, you're good.
That's good?
The Gadot can be better.
Gadot.
More T.
Gadot.
Yeah.
Gadot.
Yeah.
What nationality is that?
Iranian.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Or no, not Iranian. Israeli.
Racist.
Israeli. Israel.
Is really that?
Israeli.
Is really it?
Gal Gadot.
Cat? What? What's up?
Tiger! What the fuck?
Loud motherfucker.
She is Israeli actress. Gal Gadot.
Get it?
Primarily known for her role as Wonder Woman. Also known as... Oh, she was Miss Israel in 2004.
Israel.
Rosh Hayayan.
Rashagul.
Is she... She is older than me by a couple of months.
But is she older than me?
No. Is that fucked up?
That's pretty fucked up.
Suddenly actors and actresses are like the same age as us. They're not like older.
Like the
people.
actresses and actors we looked up to as like teen actors.
They were like 20 years older than us.
Yeah.
And now those same actors, modern age, are the same age as us.
It's like what?
So she was born in 1985. A contemporary of us by age. Like someone we could have gone to school with. Literally. A lot of people who are prominent in movies now are born in 85, 84, or later. They're younger than us now.
I was just talking about something similar with my coworker. Like you look at Nickelodeon and the female actresses in particular. Like you look at Melissa Joan Hart, and then you look at the actress of Alex Mack, Secret Life or Secret World of Alex Mack. Lisa Foyles, even from like all that and
Lisa
such.
Foyles.
Are you kidding me? You don't know who Lisa Foyles is?
What was that? Larissa Oleynik?
Melissa Joan Hart?
No, No, Alex Mack was like.
Oh, the actual actress
Yeah.
name? I don't know.
It is. Alex Mack.
That was her actual secret life.
The Secret World, Alex Mack.
She turned into a puddle.
Larissa Oleynik.
Oleynik.
Right. And she was born in 81. 81. Zac Efron was born in 87.
Who's that?
Really?
Who's that? What is he in?
Like High School Musical, Hairspray, 17 Again.
Haven't seen it.
He was in Neighbors.
Haven't seen it.
Dirty Grandpa.
No.
Neighbors 2.
Nope.
He's in a new Baywatch movie that just
No.
came out. Really? You don't know Zac Efron?
I've heard the name, but I don't know who.
The Paperboy.
Nope.
You didn't see The Paperboy?
No.
This is genius. You should see Paperboy. It's what you want, Paperboy. This is what you want, Paperboy.
No.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Anyways,
Yeah.
you were talking with your coworker about Melissa Joan.
Yeah, just like wear these actors and actresses down.
Well,
Like Lisa Foyles was from all that.
Lisa Foyles. Let me look up who this is.
She is a geek goddess.
What? The fuck does that mean?
I mean, she's fucking hot and always has been.
Oh, I spelled it completely wrong. It says she was on all that.
Really? I didn't know that.
Video game journalist. Snick on Air Dare. You remember Snick?
Snick at night.
Snick at night, Saturday.
Snickers.
Snickers. I don't think that was a thing.
Gonna be a while.
All right, I'm gonna have to look up on Google. I'm gonna have to Google Lisa
Goog.
Foiles.
Hit the Goog.
Foiles.
Flawless. Look up Lisa Foiles All That, and you might recognize her from that era.
Okay, all that. There's no way.
There's no way. This is not real.
No, there's no way that I watched. I'm looking at this group of kids on all that.
This doesn't zoom. What the fuck?
This does not zoom.
This does not zoom.
Well, no,
that's the
that's her.
smallest picture in the history of ever.
That's her right there. And if this group of kids is the all that she was part of, I've never seen this group of kids.
Go back.
The all that kids are the like Kenan Thompson.
She did with Keenan Kel. I'm sure she did another season. At the earliest.
Adam Ryland.
Even with the librarian chick. I think she was in that season.
With all this fucking dead air. None of these pictures show her
Dead.
with Kenan Thompson. Lisa Foiles, all that. Kenan. There's like maybe that picture, but that's not all that. Honestly, there's no pictures of her with Kenan. Right here. Like, this is my all that.
With
But
the
it's
corn
a
in the
fucking
background? No.
It's a fucking blurry picture. But there's
That's
Kel. It could be you.
That's me in the background.
There's Kel. There's Kenan.
And Keenan Ivory Wayans.
What was her fucking face? Amanda Bynes.
Vines?
Bynes.
Vines?
Yeah. There was no Lisa Foiles in my all that. That's not my all
Well,
that.
that's the difference between age and us, is a couple months.
You're older than me.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, how could you have been
I caught
watching-
that earlier season. Without the
There's
Keenan
a
and Kel.
point where I stopped watching Nickelodeon and started watching Cartoon Network.
I never made that switch until I was already a teenager. Late
In
teens.
fact, I probably stopped watching Nickelodeon and was watching, like, the A-Team, X-Files.
Let me tell you something. I watch cartoons still
Yeah, so do I.
in the form of Japanese
Old
animation,
cartoons.
like MASH and A-Team and shit like that. I never watched religiously. It was like, oh no, this is on instead of something else that I actually
The
watched.
cartoons have ended.
Yeah.
And
What
the
do I
adult shows,
do?
just leave it on.
I'm playing with my toys and I didn't change the channel. This is what's playing now.
You know, what we did talk about in the car was Seinfeld.
That's right. And a specific
Hold on,
episode.
wait. You never finished talking about you and your coworker discussing,
That was it. Essentially it. It was just like,
like, where are these people
let's
now?
go to Google and see how hot they are now. Like,
They all look the
even though
same.
Lisa Foyle's been hot forever, but the other chick, I was just like, yeah, wonder what they are looking like now, because they were like
They look
Boner
the same.
City back then.
Melissa Joan Hart?
Yeah, Clarissa
No.
explains it. Yeah, dude,
No.
that was my boner jam.
No. Boner Jams.
Boner
98.
jams.
What was that from? 40-Year-Old Virgin.
I haven't seen the movie.
But yet you're quoting it.
Let me tell you a little secret. An older coworker of mine gave me a porno burned disc called Boner Jams, and then the year.
He probably stole that from.
Yes, he did, but I've never seen the movie.
Okay.
I also have to take a piss.
Are you going to the bathroom?
I'm gonna do it right now.
Headphones are coming off.
I'm doing it right. I'm doing it live. I'm peeing right now in my pants.
No. How's that whiskey?
You know,
Can't even taste it.
if I would have tasted it first, alone with no Coke, no bomb before it, I'd be able to tell you how it is. But now it's just alcohol.
So you've basically just been drinking watered down.
I've been
Johnny
drinking
Walker.
something. Is what I'm saying. BRB.
All right. It's 15-year-old rubbing alcohol.
You got to fill in the blanks while I'm gone.
Yes, so I'm going to be discussing some stuff. Thank you for listening to Sequel Podcast. If you are listening, you're probably going to hate this part because Mikey got up, so I've got nobody to bounce off of. But today we've been podcasting from the beer pong table in which I did the Beer Olympics 2016. There have not been a Beer Olympics 2017 yet. Maybe for my birthday party. Maybe I'll have a birthday party this year at the Big 3-2. And we will be doing a Beer Olympics 2017, 8, probably 25, 17. Over here last year, my group won. I was not the team leader. Luis Fernando Garcia Chavez was. He was the team leader. And he won with me, Luis, and Alan. Someone wrote Rudy on here. I don't know who wrote Rudy. I can see Dakota's signature. I see Eric's signature. I think that's Josh's signature. I'm willing to bet Wes wrote Rudy because I don't see Wes's signature. I see Luis Alcantar's, and I believe is Alan's. So Wes, you wrote Rudy like a douche.
That reminds me of one of the last times we actually went out as a group.
After
Remember-
God Salt.
Remember going to Ceres
Yeah,
with Patrick and
Yes. My ex-wife.
your coworker, Lewis?
Oh no, you're talking about this was even before that. That was not the last time.
Is that a separate gathering?
That was a separate
Was it
thing.
just me and you and then the three of us?
It was me, you, Patrick, and Arnold.
So I remember I met you at a bar somewhere downtown,
Yeah,
and it was just us. And then we're like,
Third
let's
Street.
go to this other bar.
Yeah, we went, I met you at 3rd Street, and then we went to Ceres, and Patrick and Arnold were there,
That's right.
and then we went to.
Remember when that guy, to skip ahead to the time when Patrick was there.
This
and
was
your-
the Patrick was at both of these.
And your ex?
Yes.
Okay.
So you're thinking of separate fucking occasions.
That's
that you put
right.
them together.
Alcohol affects the memory, and Matt broke some shit. Remember when that guy offered me Coke?
No, I know you mentioned
At the
something-
bar in the mall?
No, you mentioned something about Coke, but
In
I
the
never
mall,
got the
in
full
the
story.
casino. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, at Starbucks.
it's Starbucks. Because remember at Ceres we met that English dude?
Yeah.
And he's like,
He
let's
was-
go over here and get some drinks
He was
and
a
blah,
friend
blah,
of
blah, blah.
Robert's.
Yeah.
In the movie,
Yeah, that's right.
Robert was Fiasco.
So we went to the other bar in the casino.
We went down to the El Dorado.
Like the street down. It's like boom right there. And we get in there and everybody's at the bar. I've had a drink already. He's like, what do you
Kelly
want?
was there too. Kelly was there. So we were at Ceres, and Kelly.
Did she show up?
We were all at fucking. Calneva.
She showed up at Ceres, didn't she?
No, look. Okay, check it out. We were all at the Godsaw premiere.
Right.
A bunch of us went over from the Godsaw premiere to the Calneva. In fact,
The
at
Neve.
the Calneva, it was.
And we had
you-
drinks at the
No,
bar.
we went to go eat. We ate at the restaurant, and you had a couple of dollar beers when
the
we were
Bud
at
Light.
the restaurant.
Or-
Yes,
Yeah, the Budweisers.
and it was like me, Greg,
Melissa.
Rose, Angel, and maybe Martina. And then we went over to the Sky Bar afterwards.
You can look at the picture on Facebook.
Yeah, and there's us
When
at
we were taking those,
the Kamikazes.
the cranberry, whatever.
Yeah, the Kamikazes.
Yeah.
And we were there at the Sky Bar. And then from the Sky Bar, you and me and Melissa went to Ceres. And I don't remember if Patrick was at Calneva with us or not. But at Ceres, it was Patrick and Kelly. And then Flanagan showed up. Mike Flanagan showed up with...
Walt Flanagan.
Well, that's so strange. Why do you say that? You
Walt
remember?
Flanagan's dog.
Walt Flanagan's dog. Walt Flanagan is on the podcast that I listen to religiously.
Really?
Essentially almost on a daily basis. I've been listening to Walt Flanagan on Tell 'em Steve Dave for like the last 10 years.
Tell him, Steve Dave.
Yes. I listen to those two guys and a third guy like on a weekly basis. New episodes of a podcast, Tell 'em Steve Dave. since probably 2010.
Really?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
That's why I podcast, is because of those guys. And now I've got my wife into that show. So Walt Flanagan, Brian Johnson, and Brian
Is
Quinn.
the dog on the show?
No.
Is the dog dead at this point?
Yes.
That sucks.
A moment of silence
A
for
moment of silence
for Walt
for the
Flanagan.
death of Walt Flanagan's dog. Moment of silence over.
But yeah, Mike Flanagan, who plays Pigeon in God's All, he showed up with some chick he was with. Because he had the Miller. He went and got the Miller, the MGD.
That's a whole nother.
That's another story. But we can tell.
No,
we're telling
not-
one
not
story.
on this show.
We're telling because we don't got a lot of content.
Because we don't have any viewers to tell.
Well, they can listen to it in reruns.
You need to like post ahead of time.
I posted ahead of time.
How?
Why don't
far
you
ahead?
post? Why don't you post?
Nobody will watch.
You don't have any friends.
I'm just a fucking dude.
When I did this live and my sister came over, she also put it live on her phone too. We got listeners. Like, this is the live show, and then I repost it on YouTube. So this episode might not even post until 3 weeks from now.
Jesus Christ.
Because I've got the show I did with Casey, the first show I did with you, and this is the second show I did with
Are you gonna edit my voice to another person?
Alright. Seinfeld.
I'm Mikey. You remember that time in middle school?
Anyways, we're at series. Flanagan's there, Kelly's there, you're there, I'm there, Patrick's
To go,
there.
wait. To fill in
Melissa's
the blank,
there.
who was the Robert? Who was this again?
Robert Grant plays Fiasco in my movie Godsaw.
Robert Grant.
Who's in my movie, who did not show up to the premiere, but we ran into at series later. And he
With
showed
the
up-
European dude?
Yeah, he showed up with a couple of guys. Uh-oh.
What the fuck? What happened?
Paused. The fuck is Google Map coming up for? What the fuck? What do you know what you're doing?
No. Alright, we're back.
Holy shit.
And we're back!
Hey, we're back.
Robert
It says
Grant.
Stephanie's watching. Is that still
That's because it was the last
That's the
status
last.
update. But up here, there's no numbers.
20 hours ago? Ooh. Nobody since.
We've been podcasting for 24 hours.
It's just a live feed every day.
They're gonna find a skeleton sitting here like today.
All they had was whiskey and beer.
Throw back a bottle of beer. Toot Suit Riot.
Oh, God, no.
But yes, that was the crew. Me, Melissa. At that point, she was my ex-wife. Patrick and Kelly. At that point,
Also
I'm not
ex-wife.
Sure. I'm not sure who those people were. They could have been anything at that point.
But anyways, let's go back to the root of my comment.
Flanagan.
No. Somebody offered me cocaine at that bar.
In El Dorado.
In the El Dorado.
From series, we go to El Dorado. We lose Flanagan and his side chick.
So we're all there, we're drinking. This guy is like,
You're too close
comes
to the
up,
microphone.
starts talking.
Scoot back.
No. I like to hear my own voice. This
Some
close.
random guy or that British guy?
It was not the British guy. The
Okay.
British guy was macking all over Melissa at the time. This other guy walked up talking to me like, "Oh, you staying here, blah blah blah, you live here, that kind of bullshit." He's like, you into coke? Or like you want to buy some coke? And I'm like,
you misheard what he was pronouncing.
no thanks.
I think he wasn't saying C-O-K-E. He was saying C-O-C-K.
Oh, are you into cock?
You
Still nope.
want to snort some coke off this cock?
You want like some coke?
Off this cock?
Cocaine?
Coca-Cola?
Ooh, I want to buy the world a cock. As you're drinking a
I want to buy the world a cock.
if I can buy the world a cock, I shove it in its ass. Coke sucker.
Anyways,
Yeah, but this guy offered me Coke, and then I'm like, no, that's all right. And then I walked to the.
I'm
like,
not gay.
I don't swing that way,
I don't
sir.
go in for these backdoor shenanigans.
Front door or no door, if you know what I'm saying.
Exit only.
So I go back and I like talk to Patrick and Matt, like, yeah, that guy just fucking like tried to offer me
I
Coke,
don't
and
think
then
he told me.
I think,
don't
well,
he did.
Patrick at the very least went over and started talking to this dude,
Mm-hmm.
and then I came over and probably started talking to you and or the British dude about like more drinking or whatever, because he was paying. So it's like,
Oh, was he?
yeah, that's the whole point. Because like I was fine at Series, and then he's like, yeah, I got drinks on me or whatever. It's like, what are you drinking? It's like, oh, what are you drinking? I'll just get one of those because you're paying for it.
Fuck that guy.
No thanks.
We had a viewer there for a second.
Who was it? Doesn't even
It did
say.
say. No, look, there
Doesn't
it is.
even say.
Unless it's still Stephanie. Stephanie, is that you?
Hello, viewer. Can you type a comment?
Yeah, viewer,
in the
please say
chat?
something.
Talk to us. We're desperate.
Viewer here.
Young talkers, desperate
Gone.
for listeners.
Gone. So, anyways, the Coke.
The cocaine. Cocaine.
So you didn't get Coke though.
No, definitely not. I regret it now, but back then I was young and naive. Not as
No one.
impressionable.
Coke is not good for people.
Have you done it?
No.
Then you don't know. All right. Don't speak unless it's from experience.
Coke is not good for people.
You just quoted yourself. What are you doing?
No, then you don't know. All right. Don't speak.
We're living in the past.
Experience.
The 10-second past. Get over it.
That's what our live show is. So we are 10 seconds ahead. 10-second delay.
The viewer's gone.
So you never got any.
I didn't.
Coke.
I never got any Coke or anything that rhymed with Coke or sounded like Coke, a variation of letters.
Joke.
Spelled Coke. Nobody told me a Coke.
Coke without an E.
Comedian with no Cokes.
What was the other story that we were going to tell? There was another story that we had that we were going to talk about. Related to this one.
To cocaine.
No.
Around series.
Fuck.
Around European people about Coke, about cock, about drinking. What? The time
Oh,
you
there
dipped
was-
your hands in ranch and were crazy.
No.
No?
We're not going to talk about that.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You embarrassed?
No, I'm not. That's me. No, there was something else that we were talking about, and you were like, no, that's another story, but we're not going to talk about that. And I said, no, we are going to talk about that. This is going to be the most riveting fucking episode of all time, because we're talking about what we're going to talk about.
We'll have to rewatch this one.
Fuck, dude.
Viewers, you could help us discover
were
the
they-
mystery of a lifetime.
What would you like us to talk about?
What do you want to know?
Dude, this is so fucked up. Now I'm literally going back.
What was that? Because it was.
Now I'm literally going back. Fuck, dude. Fuck! You're like, that's another story.
That's a story for another time.
But I was like, no, we're gonna talk about it
And
now.
it's-
And literally,
it's
we're
like,
saying
no,
the same shit
about
again.
this.
Again. Okay, so radio silence.
Let's get some of that background going. Where's that cat? Where'd that cat go?
Start meowing, kitty.
Yeah, I honestly don't remember. Even though there's like a little tidbit of it, like. That's not
Okay,
enough.
so we were talking about.
Let's just start playing the video. Or sound bite.
It won't start over. I can only listen to it live.
Oh,
We would have to finish the video to go back to listen.
So it's before. the bar. Before the bar.
No, it was when we started talking about
It was
the bar.
after I mentioned the bar, or you mentioned the bar. What started it?
We were talking
Yeah,
about
exactly.
the bar.
You're too drunk to remember.
You know, we lost Greg somewhere in there. Greg never made it to series, I don't think.
No, I think didn't he show up and then leave like
No,
right
Greg
away?
was there with us at Calneva because he made it sound like he was going to pay, and I thought he did.
He was just there for the dinner or
Right,
food.
right. And I found out later that Rose gave him like a 20. And I thought he paid for the whole fucking thing. But I mean, Calneva's got cheap midnight food anyways.
Cheap
Cheap.
ass dinner.
Cheap ass dinner. No.
Nickel.
I don't think we can say that. Hopefully,
roll of
whenever we
nickels.
run, when you run for president and
Yeah.
I run as your vice president, we
I
have to
love
delete this
nickels.
episode. Nickels?
I use nickels to do all my laundry.
Shit, dude. I'm fucking pissed off right now beyond everything.
Beyond.
Alright, well, I guess we can call that the episode for the day.
That's it, bros.
How long did we make for this one?
18 hours.
Let's see. We're at 1:44. It started at
1.
53. So we're at about 53 minutes in. Anything you want to talk about before we fucking sign off? Seinfeld?
I don't. Yeah.
We used to watch
I don't
Seinfeld
think
a
so.
lot. One particular episode?
The master of your domain?
The
Or are we
masturbation
talking about the
episode.
other episode?
I don't
The
know, you
movie
started-
theater.
We're fucking bootlegging? That was like the first episode.
No, it was just meeting up for the movie.
Oh, when fucking he's looking for fucking.
They were in separate
Separate
theaters,
theaters and-
looking for each other.
Because we were talking about going to movies.
Yeah.
I don't think we can
It's like we
rehash
went to
that
meet
the
up,
same
and
way
it was
that we
just
were
like,
talking
oh, we're
about-
different. Yeah. You
Jerry!
can't. Jerry! Hold your phone up.
I know you're out there laughing and lying and laughing.
There's no way to rekindle the exact.
No,
Experience.
it was much funnier in the car.
Now it's
This
just like, why'd you fucking say that?
was.
You fucking douche.
Well, I hope you're not too drunk to drive.
Oh no, I'm feeling just good.
Just good. Not
just
great.
Good. Not well, not great, not extraordinary.
My throat's starting to get dry.
You need a moisturizer of the throat, aka more alcohol.
Alright. Boringest episode ever. No wonder
Boringest. The
The
boringest.
most boring. No wonder we've got no fucking viewers.
It's because I'm on it.
Well,
my
hopefully you
phone.
people just skip
My
this
phone.
one and listen to them back to back. Maybe listen to this one first and then go back to the previous week's episode because you'll get a much better show. Maybe I'll just play this one first and be like, hey guys.
Take snippets of this episode and make it an intro to every episode.
No.
Well, go fuck yourself.
Alright, well.
This is the last time you're gonna hear from Matt, because I'm gonna kill him. Brought to you
What'd you
by
used to do in Vegas?
Teapot Infuser. I was a kid.
Glass stainless steel teapot.
I was a kid every day. You know, kid things.
What toy
You
stores
wouldn't
did you
understand.
go to?
What toy store?
What toy stores did you go to?
Toys R Us.
That's it? Is that where you
Target.
buy your G.I. Joes?
Toys R Us and Target. Before that was Kmart.
Interesting stuff.
You remember Kmart? Nobody does.
There's still a Kmart in Sparks.
Whoa, that's vintage.
We should
That's the
go.
last Kmart on Earth.
I remember there being a Kmart in Denver, and I went there looking for a fucking action figure
Why would you do such a thing?
because I was looking for an action figure.
Yeah, why would you do such a thing?
I found it somewhere else eventually.
Amazon?
I think I found it at
eBay?
Walmart. I think I found it at Walmart.
Walmart? Like, it pisses me off.
Listen to the sounds of the air conditioning.
The guy looks like something. Oh yeah, let's build it. He looks like somebody from something else, but I don't know what it is.
For those of you who don't know what he's talking about, I've got a Black Lantern anti-monitor HeroClix figure.
It almost looks like some Down syndrome apocalypse.
I mean, he is kind of apocalypsy looking.
For sure. Alright. I don't think we got anything else.
That's
I think
it.
We shot our wad in the first episode.
That's it.
Well, everybody, thanks for listening. These will be up eventually. I think I'm going to post this one first because it's not nearly as good. So, if you made it through this episode, please stick around for next week's episode.
For part 1.
For part 1, when me and Mikey tell
Blow our load.
much more interesting stories. Sorry for the shitty show. I'm Matt Bonta.
And I'm Robert Jones.
Thanks for listening.
Goodbye.